Hey, what's up? This is the name and the title, and I'm the name and the title. I'm dressed today. Let's get it. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all chilling? Y'all living your life? Y'all doing whatever? You know what I mean? You about that life? That life that no one really be specific about. They just ask, "Are you about that life?" And like, that's a lot. That many facets of life. Could you please tell me which life that you claim I'm not about? But anyway, let's talk about how we are all tricked from kids to adults. We are all prisoners. We're all prisoners in this social construct. You be like, not me. I never been arrested or anything. Well, shit, you better start. At least you can be, have something under your criminal belt because you're treated like a prisoner already. Why I say this? It's a well-known fact that after a certain amount of time, a person cannot consume that much information. After like 2-3 hours, a human brain has to rest to absorb all the information it just obtained. When you're a kid, your schooling is 8 hours, right? So you 8 hours learning, 8 hours learning, 8 hours learning. Do you need 8 hours of learning? Some people are like, yeah, you need 8 hours. You may need 12 hours. You might need 24 hours of learning. Those are the people that grow up in corporate and don't have a life because they so used to they institutionalized as a kid to work an 8 hour week. 8 hour day, 40 hours plus a week. And the only reason they do that because it just works better with people that go to work, their kids be busy and everything. So time the kid get off from school, you get off of work, you can pick it up. And then when you grow up, you don't have no sense of creativity because you're just another cog in the machine. And a lot of people are like, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. That's cool. I don't know what I'm talking about, all right? I don't know what I'm talking about. So you shouldn't listen to me because you're not a part of the machine that this system has built. Nah. That's why when you graduate from high school, you go to college and you notice that the classes you had to take every day for 8 hours, that doesn't exist anymore. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need 24 hours as I think about it of learning. You pick your classes. Some is like 1 hour a week, 2 hours a week, 3 hours a week, because now you're there and you're there. You use your college, what you should use it for is networking. That's all you need to do, networking. Anytime you ever say, damn, they're dumb. How they in charge? Because they network their ass off. While you was reading, and they were conversing. You don't believe that you are treated like a prisoner yet, right? Right? I'm just bitter because I'm bitter, P. Not really bitter. In prison, you're told when to wake up, when to exercise or go on break, when you can, let's just say, clock back in, and when you can be released from your prison sentence, right? I got more. I'll run out of fingers and toes before I count the similarities where I'm going with. In corporate situations, you basically is told when to wake up. Actually, you warning yourself to wake up, right? You're like, damn, I got to be at work at 9, so I got to get up. I have to get up at 7:30 because trains are messed up. I don't want to be late. Woo! All right. You get to work. You clocked in. Now, if you're lucky, you get an hour break. If you're lucky, you get an hour break. Some corporations, you have a set hour and you had to go every day that hour. Suppose I'm not hungry that hour. Suppose I got other stuff to do. Why only getting the hour? Or some people, why only getting 30 to 45 minutes? Because you're getting 30 to 45 minutes so you won't look for a better job. Or you won't expand your mind for a creative path. So you're stuck. So by the time you go out to get something to eat or whatever, you got to munch it down, not even digest. And if you know anything about the human body, it takes more than an hour to digest your food. So now you wondering why, like, damn, I'm gaining a lot of weight. You gain cubicle weight and then they happy hour just to keep you drunk. You know what I mean? Happy hour just to keep you drunk and not focus what you need to do. And that's coming from me. And you know what I do when I do how I do. Just to let you know I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you it is what it is. You can take it or leave it. Now, you clock back in. You can't leave or be released from your daily sentence until it's your time. So, time served. And people are like, what? So you trying to tell me prison is like working in a corporation? Yes, yes. Actually, to be honest, I'd rather work with a bunch of convicts than your average office worker. Here's why. Your average office worker is a snake. They doing anything to save their ass. They'll smile in your face and stab you in your back. Anytime an office co-worker or whatever say hi or give me a hug, I just think they just trying to find a soft spot to lay the knife. That's why I give them the, you ain't getting the, you get the, A lot of people got hit with that. You try to go in, they, boy, ain't it? That block, that love block is strong. They snitching, which is CC in emails. So they CC someone on the email when they send you a direct question or give you an answer. That's snitching. And they don't give a fuck they don't care about you. They just there to do their time. Here, convict, first of all, they're going to be on time because they institutionalized. They're going to be on time. They're going to do their job. They're going to mind their business. They're not going to snitch. And they're going to show you the utmost respect. A lot of y'all have been working with people about 3-5 years. Anytime y'all walk past in the hallway, they drop their eye. Or they look directly at you and don't say nothing. Or they give you that that insincere shit. Convicts, if they mess with you, they'll mess with you. If they don't, they don't. And that's why I'd rather work with convicts than your average office worker. Besides, also, boom, probation. They don't want to break probation. When you hired at a job, what they put you on? Probation, right? 3 months, 6 months probation. And then you get a review. Have you been a good prisoner? I mean, a good employee? Have you been a good employee? Have you been by the company guidelines? You don't hear me. They give you good work release program called vacation. So you be free for about 2 weeks if you're lucky. And then you got to go back into the shoe. It all starts from the beginning of learning with your education. We are programmed from, I don't even want to get into the religious thing, why we always had to listen to one person with everything, because that's not my forte. But we are trained to be cogs in the machine. That's why you can't teach intelligence, but you can teach, I don't know. If you say you education, I don't know. They take so much out of the books and put so much stuff in the books. And please don't think I'm coming off a preachy, because I'm not a preachy person. I'm not. You can take it or leave it what I'm saying. It just is what it is. I just think when you work in a corporate, you working in a free prison system. I could say the same thing about the Army. Army, prison, and your average corporation and school. If you could put them on a transparent paper and lay them on top, not much different from a blueprint. It's the same blueprint being used. And hey, we getting paid, right? It's all about that money, right? It's all about that paper. So you getting paid. It's all about that bread. You know what I mean? Or what these kids get, that bag. Which I'm a grown man. I would never say I'm getting the bag. It sounds weird to me. But I get it. Cowboys used to come with bags though. Whatever. We bust our ass. So you're gonna put your health at risk and your sanity at risk to get all this money. And once you got all this money, now you gotta pay doctors and psychiatrists to get back your sanity and health. So it's like, okay, do I wreck my body to get money just to invest it back into my body? Or should I just be, whatever? And by all means, look, I'm not your average health nut. I eat like a raccoon. I drink like a freaking well. No, I'm kind of safe. I mean, back in the day, I get checked out and I do my physical checkups and all that. And practice safe sex. Doing this all the time, it works for some of us. But you should be safe at all times. And what's the moral of this, Pedro? I'll tell you what the moral of this is. Be your own person. No matter what, be your own person. A lot of people do not like a person comfortable with themselves because it makes them uncomfortable. They already have esteem issues and insecure. And the last thing they need to see is someone just like them. You're not showboating, you being yourself. They do not want to see someone just like them that could relate to them confident, because then it makes them feel more awkward. So when a person, they say, scream at you, a lot of us have, little signs of Tourette's. When someone scream at you or argue with you or want to pick a fight at you, remember, the most powerful thing, the most powerful move, defense, is walking away or keep your mouth shut. I had to learn that the hard way. The best defense is just go about your business and live your life. All right? Because a lot of people want to get the last word. Let them get the last word. Give them the last word. That's all they have. Do you understand? That's all they have is the last word. That's all they do. They have displacement, anger, and they need to unleash it on something. But if you strong and solid, it's just like them screaming at a wall. They're going to look crazy. And if you don't respond the way they want to respond from you, it's nothing. Like if I be like, I hope you die, I hope your kids drown, and I hope this and that, and you just look at me and be like, it's a good drink. Everything I aimed at you just and went back down. And on that note, I'm out. This is, I guess, the Red Couch again. And my name is the name in the title. And peace be with you, man.